So, the practical aspects of implementing LQR, LQG, and again we have gone over that a bit in last week's lecture, and the objective function for LQR is summation okay. For now I will just ignore this, okay, just because I am lazy. I do not want to write additional term, that is why, okay, that term is there, it is not gone away anywhere, okay. Now for practical implementation, what we typically want is that we have our output that should meet a certain set point, okay, and we have talked about in various times talked about regulation problem, disturbance rejection, and set point tracking. Okay. Regulation problem is in the standard format as needed by LQR, okay, and then we had said that for disturbance rejection and set point tracking we need slight modification. Okay, and let us talk about what those modifications are. Okay. So, let us talk about set point tracking problem. Okay. And in the previous lecture we had talked about one option, and okay. So, what will this lead to? This will lead to right. So, it is A x k plus 0 r k, 0 x k plus I r k, B u k and 0 u k, right. This is our state space model. What did we say with this model. Okay. Especially if you look at the Hautus condition, right, eigenvalues of Z are at identity or at 1, is multiple eigenvalues at 1, okay. U does not affect that part of the system, Y does not observe that part of the system, and that is obvious, right, because you have Rk. Rk is a set point, Rk is something that you decided. If it is something that you decided, input is not going to affect it, you are not going to observe it through output, okay. So, one would naively think, okay, so that is not a problem. Unfortunately, that is not how your Riccati equations work. Riccati equations for their convergence require your Ca to form observable pair, and it also requires something that we have never discussed. It also requires your A and R1 to R1 to the power half, it requires them to form a controllable pair also, but that we will come to that part later, we will not talk about that right now. But in absence of observability, for example, unfortunately your Riccati equations are not going to converge, okay. So, we need alternative approaches, okay. Now, although Riccati equations is not guaranteed to converge, it still gives a strong solution because your lambdas are at 1, which means that if you are smart about choosing your SP for LQR and choosing your P0 given 0 for Kalman filter, you are typically safe, okay, provided you know what you are doing, okay. So, you will see people using this approach option 1 with augmenting the state with R, okay. But augmenting state with R typically is not a very good approach. The other option, now what is rate based formulation? This is xk plus 1 equal to axk plus buk. From that you subtract xk equal to axk minus 1 plus buk minus 1. The difference xk minus 1 minus xk plus 1 minus xk is called delta xk plus 1, and the difference xk minus 1 is delta xk, uk minus uk minus 1 is delta uk, okay. So, I will just write that, I will just save time, you will have delta xk, oops sorry, okay. And often our R, at least for our LQR, it makes sense to have R as a constant. Okay. So, this we will just write this as equal to R k minus 1. Okay. So, this becomes our E k. Okay. So, let us define right. So, which is going to give us z k plus 1 okay. This equation I will modify it slightly. Right. So, E k plus 1 is E k plus C a delta x k, sorry, minus C a delta x k minus C b delta u k. Okay. So, this is what you are going to get. X k plus 1 is A x k, or sorry, oops, I must, sorry, my mistake, this is what you will be defining it as. Okay. So, delta x k plus 1 is A times delta x k plus 0 times E k plus B times delta u k. Okay. And E k plus 1 is going to be equal to I multiplied by E k minus C a multiplied by delta x k minus C b multiplied by delta u k. Okay. And for estimation, or for control, it is sufficient to get E k, right, because you can get Y k and calculate E k. E k is nothing but R minus Y k. So, oh, sorry. Okay. if you are using a set point tracking or a disturbance rejection problem, it's usually you would penalize the u moves and not the u values. If your objective function has uk r bar, uk transpose r bar, uk transpose, that is not a problem. uk is nothing but uk plus I is nothing but uk minus 1 plus summation delta uk's, right, which is basically uk minus 1 plus delta uk plus delta uk plus 1 plus delta uk plus 2 plus delta uk plus 3, that becomes your uk plus 3. No different than what you did for the constraints in your MPC. Okay, go back to week number 5. Okay, what you did with constraints, same idea holds. However, 90% of the cases you will have your objective function in this form. Okay, how do we write this in our standard form? We will write this in the standard form. Summation and how is q bar? What should q bar be? What should q bar be for this guy to be equal to this guy? Okay, try to write it down. Okay, okay, you need an integrator or you need something that will track the step change. Okay, so what over here, what in this formulation helps you track the step change? You see explicitly, you see the I there, right? It's kind of like one bias type of a thing. Okay, I am taking huge pedagogical liberty. Okay, if you go back in the theory and work it out, you will tomorrow you will come and you will tell me that yeah I am wrong. Yes, I know I am not fully right, but I am trying to explain that. Okay, that is what is there over here. What is the integrator in this? What do you think would be an integrator in this? Okay, hint, what is the input that you are actually giving into the system? If this is the plant, what is the input that you are actually giving? U, not delta U. How do you get UK from delta UK? Integrating. Okay, so the rate formulation has automatically built in integrator. That is the idea behind it. So why not UK transpose R UK? Well, you can, provided you have that many degrees of freedom at steady state. If not, then what is going to happen is it will try to balance between errors in U and errors in Z, or you will need to know the gain perfectly to know what your U set points should be corresponding to those Y set points. That also is okay. Okay. So the integrator is not about penalizing delta U, integrator is about having a formulation that brings in the integral action, which is I in that case, which is adding over the delta U's in the second option. Okay, clear? If you are doing any work in control, this type of augmentation is something that will stick with you for rest of your life. So, be very comfortable with this augmentation, be very comfortable with how linear algebra works. Okay, we have done that multiple number of times. Okay, we have done that, for example, when we said that when we converted continuous time to discrete time and we said that there was a delay of 3 time steps, right. You augmented it with uk minus 1, uk minus 2, uk minus 3 or uk minus 1, uk minus 2, you augmented your xk plus 1. Let us say if there is a measurement delay, you do the same with y instead of u. Okay. So, again augmentation comes in. Let us say there is measurement delay, you do this augmentation and you want to know the entire state information. For example, for monitoring purposes, you do the augmentation with states. It has a term called fixed lag smoothing because you are smoothing the past states. Okay. Let us say you have a periodic system, right. There are a whole lot of periodic systems such as pressure swing adsorption, simulated moving bed chromatography. Some of the systems which are affected by day to day changes in temperature, night time, daytime, night time, daytime, they will also have a periodic type of a behavior. Most systems are not affected so much by day to day changes, but if the system is such that it gets affected by day to day changes, yeah, it will have periodic nature. Okay. Pendulum type of a system that you want to control, it will have a periodic nature. Some type of quad rotors you want to control, I think I am not 100% sure, but I think some of them have a periodic nature. Now why am I bringing up this periodic nature? There is something called lifting technique which is used in order to get rid of this period to period disturbances, which basically means, let us say if period is 5, then your z is going to be xk, xk plus 1, xk plus 2, xk plus 3, xk plus 4, that is going to be your z. So, that from one period to another period, it is like a aperiodic system. Why? Because to get rid of periodic disturbances, you need periodic integrator.